We are diving into the Thor Broadcast H-12SDI-QAM-IPLL.
Wow.
Yeah, the 12 HD-SD-3G SDI with CATV RF modulator. I mean, that name is a whole spec sheet by itself.
It's a bit of alphabet soup for sure.
And it comes with a price tag to match. $13,495.
But that price, it points to what this box really is. It's the physical embodiment of broadcast convergence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So our mission today is to untack what makes this specific 1RU, this one rack unit piece of gear, a professional head end in a box.
Right.
We're not just reading a feature list. We want to know what kind of integration nightmare does this thing actually solve.
Well, that's the key. Historically, to do what this box does, you'd need a whole rack.
Separate chassis for everything.
Exactly. Separate boxes for encoding, for multiplexing, scrambling, modulation. This one unit just consolidates that entire chain.
So we're not just saving space.
No, you're eliminating, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars in integration time and complexity.
Okay, let's get into that density then. The core is that it handles 12 simultaneous HD-SDI inputs.
Which is just staggering channel density for a 1RU box.
So those are your high-quality baseband video signals. How does that kind of density not, just melt the thing?
It all comes down to a very high-efficiency design.
Yeah.
And the encoding happens right away. It supports both legacy MPEG-2 and the more efficient H.264.
But the real professional requirement here is the audio, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We're talking mandatory professional audio. It handles Dolby Digital AC3 2.0 encoding, and this is crucial AC3 5.1 pass-through.
Which you need to keep that surround sound compatibility across cable systems.
You have to have it.
So this is where I think it gets really interesting, the triple threat functionality. It's not just those 12 physical SDI streams. It also takes in up to 256 IP inputs.
Right, over the data one port, standard UDP and RTP. So you're funneling a massive amount of source material into just one processor.
And that internal processor is doing some really heavy lifting.
A ton. It's multiplexing and modulating for up to 16 groups, and the fact that it can output either DVB-C QAM or ATSC means you can drop it into a European or a North American system.
With no extra conversion gear. That's huge for versatility.
It is.
So we have all these physical and IP sources getting processed. Where does all that video actually go?
It goes everywhere, basically. It delivers to the 3 major distribution formats all at once.
Okay.
So you get your traditional CATV RF coax output for legacy cable.
Right.
You also get 16 MPTS IP streams for IPTV. And then for linking to other broadcast gear, you still have that essential ASI output.
It's a traffic cop for every major video format.
Yeah.
Now, the manufacturer claims perfect 1080p 60 clarity and low latency performance.
Yeah, and that low latency claim, that tells me they're not relying on a standard CPU for this.
It's got to be hardware-based.
Almost certainly a high-speed FPGA. It's really the only way you can hit those low millisecond delays when you're processing 12 3G SDI streams at the same time.
And the bit rates are flexible, too. H.264 goes from, 0.8 all the way up to 19 megabits per second.
And running it that low, at 0.8, that allows a facility to keep, legacy or low bandwidth channels on air with usable quality.
So I think the real aha moment here is when you realize this single box converts 12 high-quality baseband feeds plus hundreds of IP streams into one managed signal.
A single broadcast-ready signal.
And it sends it out over traditional cable and modern IP networks simultaneously.
Yeah.
It's the one-stop shop for infrastructure modernization.
That's it. This appliance is really the definition of efficiency. But, it raises a really important question for you, the learner. Given that this unit packs so many critical functions into a single box, what's the trade-off? What do you lose in scalability or customization compared to a fully modular system?
Where a single failure doesn't risk taking down all 12 of your channels at once.
Exactly. That's the strategic decision every facility manager has to weigh. Integration cost versus operational risk.